What's going on, everyone? Kami here. And we're going over the patch notes today. In the patch notes, there's a new champion. You saw me play the new champion recently. If you haven't, go check out the video. It's I don't know, kind of fun. I don't remember how I felt at the end, but overall I was pretty meh about the overall damage. But I think she was kind of fun to play, and that's going to be Nyx, right? Let's dive in a bit to the changes coming up that I think could be huge. Chat, you're going to have to help me out with that. The new champ did seem interesting. Seemed interesting. I wish the right click felt good to use. There's a loadout you can do where you can really start spamming the right click, and it doesn't matter if you can spam it because you have to hold right click down for like 3 seconds for it to get the full damage. And it's like, what am I doing with my life? For real, what am I doing? Apparently cards to the max is a current LTM for this week, so like this weekend, so play it, right? I'm actually getting this video out on time. You people could take advantage of it. What do you mean, you people? Calm it down. Payload is back, right? That's going to go into an LTM spot. But it is, yeah, it is. It's pip nerf till death. Okay, listen, we don't want to talk about that yet. We're going farther. We have some cool skins. Retro Vivian, which I can do is my control tab and then control shift tab to go back. Look at that. I'm a professional. I don't know why that picture looks so small and rough, but it's life. Split rewards, we don't really care about that. We want to go to the balance. We want to go to the nitty gritty. Or at least this is what I'm thinking about here. Hold on a minute. Where am I at? And where do I want to be at? Am I kind of in the way? Can I like scroll? Not like this? I mean, we could dream, right? Maybe we can't. I don't know. Can you guys see it? This is I can't go to the right because I don't have a button for it. And you may say, Kami, just move yourself manually. But if someone does something with my camera, then it's gonna, and plus I'm on the right side. Is this weird? You know what? We're gonna do this for now. We're gonna do this for now. And I'm not a huge fan of it. And no one's totally gonna ruin it, right? Like, no one's gonna ruin it. Just disable all the thingies. You don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. How do we close this ad? Okay. Well, I'm going back. No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Okay. I'm back. And I'm at the right spot, kind of-ish. So the first thing, the partial revert from 1200 to 1650 on the air strafing. I went into a game and I jumped up and then I tried to strafe back the other way and it didn't really feel that good. But it apparently feels really good on people that have those big leaps, like Buck. Someone else say something, right? Bomb King V, you said felt really good? I think B is what felt really solid. But air strafing can't feel good. It's whatever. And midair and accuracy, the biggest thing, in my opinion, is you could jump and shoot all the time. And I played a couple of games on the PTS, and I was trying to jump and shoot, but I was also playing the new champion, so like that was weird, right? But it felt pretty good. And I do think that once I get into the game and then start getting used to the fact that I can jump and shoot, and then I'll go into other games and then I can't jump and shoot, I will then inherently, due to the transitive property, I don't know what I'm saying here, say like, I like that about Paladins. Paladins does that really well. And all they had to do is just remove midair and accuracy so I could spam the spacebar, because who doesn't love spamming the spacebar? You're crazy if you don't. That's all I gotta say about that. They create new keywords which new players will never understand what it means, and they give zero detail on how nerf the based effects of the skills and supports will be. That's bad. It's rough, Mayor. It's rough. Damage while in midair plus 50%. Oops, wrong game. Oops, all damage. Here's some other crazy things. Increase the effectiveness of shields you create by, and then Guardian got nerfed up by 2% base, so 4% on the second one, and then 4% or 6% in the next one. So overall, like just 6% at max. I don't know why I was trying to do all that math, trying to make it all fancy. But you get up to like almost level 2 or almost level 3 when you hit the new level 2. It seems all right. I don't see it used that often, but when I do see it used against a good Nando with Aegis, aka Net Relief, I'm looking at you. It was miserable. It was absolutely miserable. And that was me going Wrecker with a champion that like I feel like could do decent Wrecker thing. Kill the heal, getting a nerf. Yes, big fan. Master Riding, increase your mount speed by 15, 30, 45. It's now going down to 10, 20, 30. But to compensate for the ability, you can remount mid-match. When I read that, I think a lot of people were like, oh my God, no. But here's the thing. I come from old school power. Old school. Where mounting was just a way of life. You mount it. It took about 1 second, I believe. It was down to 0.5 seconds if you got the old master riding, which was called, I don't remember, but I'm getting off topic. You could mount everywhere. So the fact that I could do it wherever I wanted, I loved it. But apparently, it's been updated to say remounting will only be available in payload for now. I'm not a big fan of payload. I think it's an alright game mode. Andrew and I have established that I prefer siege and then payload and then everything else, like onslaught and King of the Hill and team deathmatch. Well, team deathmatch is probably at the very bottom, but I still think it's fine. It's just half of siege is how I look at it. That's another hot take I can take, or that I can make. But I may start playing payload a bunch because just feeling that nostalgic, I hit a button and I mount up. But now, like, I've gotten so used to hitting left shift to use my movement ability. What do I use to mount? Nimble 3 seems like a bit much. What, 30% movement speed? Why is that too much? Come on, bro. These guys shoot anywhere near them, right? With the giant hitboxes. 30% might feel a little crazy. You know when people get like 40 or 50% with their talents, and then you feel like they're just untouchable after an elimination or something? That'll get more people feeling like that a lot quicker. I love it. We'll see how it feels. Some people are just super squirmy and it's awful. Healer shifts. So here's the thing that's been changed that I think a lot of people kind of hate. I want to hate it, but also I want to be accepting of it. I want to like give it a try. It does not that many crazy things, right? It does a little bit. It is kind of good. Once Cauterize goes online, it's not really that big of a deal, but it just adds more complexity to the game that newer players are probably already feeling overwhelmed, and now they have to understand this. It's rough, man. Like my wife recently was kind of playing Paladins and Overwatch here and there, but when she got into Paladins, she felt like the game was a bit easier game-wise, but there was so much. She was like, I'm so lost with all these loadout stuff. Now the healers got to worry about those. Come on. But if they get the curative keyword, they just get 20% plus healing. If they get the remedy, they get 10% plus healing and 5% damage done. And then surgery, they gain 10% damage done. These are keywords that will appear on talents. You're not going to see them on like an Androxus talent because they're not a healer, but it allows them to make the DPS modes in the full heal modes more of those modes because they just tagged on a shift. What could they have done? They could have just like buffed all the talents that were kind of lacking a little bit, and then it would have done the same thing, and then they wouldn't have to add this whole keyword in there. This seems like a way that you can like band-aid fix a lot of things in the future, where you're just like, well, we'll make them a little underpowered, then they turn out perfect, you're like, great, and then you make another one a little underpowered, and then you just slap on the curative keyword, and you're like, whatever, right? Like, that'll do. But who knows? We got to give it 100%, or we got to give it 110. That do be how it be. I think that's it for like items and mid-air and accuracy. Super excited for air strafing. Apparently feels amazing on people that are really high up in the air. They can strafe back and forth. Guardian, whatever. No one likes shields. Kill the heal but or nerf. I think that's good. Mounting speed going down does it kind of allows you to not do as much crazy things, but also in payload I can remount. That's crazy. Nimble, I love it. Might be awful, who knows? No, it's just gonna be good. And then the healer shifts, which I'm not happy about, but what are you gonna do? Curative ROM win. Heal everything on the map, but also 20% more. Seems pretty good. Okay, so Androxus got a talent, Curse Revolver removed. Sure, a lot of people are happy about that. I don't care, I'm a Godslayer main. But this new one coming out will not entice me to go to it whatsoever. It's very boring, but you thought I was gonna say it was, yeah, go for that extra damage when they're below 50% health. Still 20% more weapon damage to enemies below 50% health. Weapon damage. Does that include your right click? I don't know why I'm looking at this like I'm playing Risk of Rain / Gunfire and trying to think of interactions upon interactions upon interactions. It's pretty simple. I don't think it just excludes skill damage. What about Elemental? What about Lucky Shot? They brought back the wrong Darkstalker. I'm assuming Kana would want the one that makes it so they go on charges. Who wouldn't want that? Everyone else not playing Androxus in the game would not want it, but that Androxus in the game would want it so much and they'd be so happy for it that I think it would be worth the misery of the other 9 people, right? Is that what you're thinking, Kana? I'm sure it's what a lot of people are thinking. Azan, increase their base cooldown, but from 50% to 25% with tempering. So this one, I think is crazy. I don't know though, but I think it's crazy because it's a very small debuff, but it also, what is it, double? Or it gives you the full effect every single time or something like that? I don't know. I thought I was gonna look over and see my wife watching me playing Azan over there. She likes to, keep it in the background. She's a homie. You all know how that be. But I think it's gonna be really good. I think Azan probably is gonna see a little bit more gameplay. It makes the ability stronger. Yes. It makes the ability stronger, but it also makes it so that it has an increased cooldown. But the increased cooldown. Just Dredge, expansive jump starts with 2.5 seconds and goes up by a second every single time. So it makes it when you put it in 1 point, you at least get a couple of seconds to be able to take advantage of the first jump going zoom zoom. And now Crow's Nest, that's hitting yourself with broadside now applies a knockback of 500, scaling at 150 now instead of 100. I don't know. That's kind of funny. I like it though. Makes it easier to do the jumps. Furia. This is where the changes are not really happening, but they are happening. So Cherish gained Remedy. Remember, Remedy is the flat healing, right? Did I fly past it? I did fly past. Remedy is the full, the 10% healing and the 5% damage. So let me like, for real, don't judge me. Oh wait, nope, copy and paste. Did I fly past it again? I'm doing it again, guys. I'm the best. They were a bit frustrating, so we like made it less frustrating. So Furia, Cherish, gained Remedy. Remedy gives 10% healing and 5% damage gain. Or damage done. Okay. Exterminate is just pure surgery, which I think is just flat damage. Yes. And then Solar Blessing is curative, which is pure plus 20% healing. So if you're going Solar Blessing, you get plus healing. But you have a nerf to the base Pyro Blade, Kindle Soul, Pyro Strike, and Inflame to compensate. I assume they want to... Is it backwards? Shouldn't Cherish be curative? You would think, but maybe they're trying to make Solar Blessing more of a healing, like people pick it, right? They've tried to put so much quality of life on the Solar Blessing and people still don't want to play it. Grok, Totemic Ward, got Remedy, which is the half damage, half healing. Curative for Spirit's Domain, which is just pure plus healing. And then Maelstrom did Game Surgery, which is 10% plus damage. And then other number adjustments were made to compensate. Rampant Blooming is going to be the healing one. Deep Roots is going to be the mixture. And then Ferocity, the damage. That makes sense. Kasumi, nerfs incoming in a future update with the goal of making her more interactive and less frustrating to play against. Very well put. Very well put. And then we've got Pip, which is saying that Mega Potion is the pure healing one. No, that's the mixture. That's the mixture. Catalyst, pure damage. Combat Medic is pure healing. I guess that makes sense because Combat Medic, you're not really shooting at people, you're shooting at your teammates. Nerfs to Potion Launcher and Explosive Flask to compensate. People have said that like Pip is dead. Did they just see a snippet of this and then just not know that these changes are coming? Or did Pip specifically get 900 healing per shot now? Pip is bread. Ying, healing increased from 400 1.6 to 420. Where's my Jerzen at? A dev said that Kasumi will need to click every time she does damage instead of being able to hold it down with the goal of making her more interactive. That is true. I did watch some of the patch notes, and I do remember them saying that that was the most frustrating part is people could hold down left click and swipe their stuff across. Okay. I mean, so overall, what are my thoughts? One, bunch of butts, right? One, mid-air inaccuracy removing. That's just nice. This is a quality of life. Air strafing, I got to see how that feels, but like, again, more mobility. Seems solid. Guardian, increase the effectiveness of your shield, the Guardian and the Kill the Heal and the Master Riding changes. Happy about the Kill the Heal, Guardian, whatever. Master Riding, super excited for that in Payload. Maybe there's spots you used to be able to get to with Master Riding 3, and now you can't get there anymore. Nimble, I love the change. Healer Shifts, not a huge fan of, but we'll see. Darkstalker, who cares? Reversal Crew, you know how it be. Azan, am I excited to have more Azans in my game? If they're against me? No, not at all. Dredge, I like the Expansive Vault change. Crow's Nest, sure. More shenanigans from people that can't really hit all of their knockbacks, but at least get like a couple. They'll just get a couple. They'll get a little bit more boop. These are all just changes to the healing and whatnot. The things that they're tacking on. Kasumi? Yeah, sure. Make it less awful. Who knows how much that'll actually matter. For people that actually can aim, or at least decently aim, and pay attention to where they're actually trying to aim, I don't know. I don't think it'll be that big of a nerf, but it will cut out a lot of the frustration, specifically for the lower matchmaking, which are probably the people that are griping the most. Because I don't know in higher elo how good Kasumi is. But in the Ying change 420, let's go. Funny number, haha, we did it. Let me know what you think about this new little changey boy coming in. Oh yeah, the new champion. You saw me play him. It is what it is. This was posted 2 days ago. Okay. Well, let me know what you think about it down in the comments. I'm out of here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.
Hey, thanks for watching. I'm not gonna be one of those people who asks you to like and subscribe, so...
I'm not gonna ask.